What's up guys, my other Battles today. I made these boxes in 3D design to hold my bays when I do thumbnail pictures. So, I don't have a good box for this, sadly. I can only find one that's wide enough, but it's way too long. But, I figured, put it to use, the critique is tomorrow. Gasher and Gasher, that's a battle, for sure. So, we need 7 more. But I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that wants to do a tournament. Just kind of randomly got in the mood. So if you're watching this, possible spoiler alert. We'll see. I probably should upload at least a week's worth of videos though. Before I do that, so let's see. Picking the battle. I want to use Zarafa today. Actually, let's use the color one. So, let's use this Zarafa. Who does this Zarafa want to face, though, is the question. Ooh. Huh. I don't know. I'll put it in a box. So, the other day, I was thinking about MX vs. ATV Unleashed randomly and decided to listen to a few of the songs on the soundtrack, and now I'm starting to listen to Authority Zero. So that was just what's been constantly going through my head. I think I might get some of their songs. I don't buy music a lot. I've got a good enough selection here that I generally don't get too tired of what I have. But yeah, that's like the one topic conversation that I've got for the day. Nothing else that I can think of. Who would be a good matchup for Garago? I'd say Zarago, but Zarago is a synchron bay with a whole flat tip that's gonna wipe the floor with Zarago. So how about not that one? How about a yellow bay? How about Kerbex? So you know what? No. We're not doing this Kerbex. Actually, we're doing this Kerbex for the sake of the video and thumbnail. I want to do the other one in the other mode though. That'd be more fun of a battle, I think. So there we go, Kerbex and Zarafa. So, let's see. I made also 16 boxes, so that gives me a good amount for a regular custom Beyblade tournament or 2 sets of the other bays. Or if I'm using this box, I could stick the other bays in the other half of it. Maybe they wouldn't get mixed up as much because there's less room. I don't know. So, let's see, what else do we want to use today? I always try to balance, what am I in the mood for? What's going to actually not tank? As much as I like some of these bays, there's a few bays like the 0G bays. I'm like, I don't think the 0G bay battle is going to get as many views. But I shouldn't let that stop me if I really want to do one. The problem is I just never really want to do 0G that badly because they're so horribly imbalanced. And at the moment, when I haven't been doing even Beyblade at all, the last thing I want to do is contemplate a battle between imbalanced bays and how that actually would be as a battle, because I want to do something that's interesting for myself. That can be a stamina match, but yeah, it's got to be interesting to me. And is a 0G bay interesting to me by itself? Probably not. It's a standard tournament. That's what would be next if we did another tournament. It'd be a standard tournament. Huh. There's some cool 0G bays. Now I'm actually somewhat in the mood for Synchron. Dang, now I'm getting myself in the mood for a custom Beyblade tournament. Uh-oh. Guys better watch out. Custom Beyblade tournament number, whatever, incoming. Let's see, what was the last one we did? Was it 4 standard? Would it be? It was. So I go limited, standard, 40. So last one was limited, right? Was it like 15 or something? So this would be standard 35 or 36, something like that. I haven't done a lot of these. How about Death Cuts a Cold? Let's do Death Cuts a Cold. I don't use this bay much because it's so defensive that it's kind of hard to get a good match with it. But we'll see. What would be a fun one to go against Quetzalcoatl? That's the thing that's tough, is it's like, what would be good? Because something that's too light with a lesser stamina tip is just going to get bodied by the heavier bay. But if you have stamina, any sort of stamina, then you just destroy. Or you can easily beat Quetzalcoatl, because it does not have stamina. Or yeah, because it doesn't have the best stamina. So it's like, I don't know. It's tough. It's such a weird bay to do battles with. I kind of feel like that no matter what, I'm just going to be doing an battle, but I'm just in the mood for using Quetzalcoatl. So let's see. Something like really defensive as well that we can put up against it. Oh, Nemesis. Oh, Quetzalcoatl and Nemesis. That could be fun. I'll keep Nemesis in the fun mode, which is this mode. So there's Nemesis. I'm probably going to bring these to school. I guess I'll just make sure to not lose sight of them. Okay, now what? What else are we looking at here? I'm just going to say, if you request a battle, I may or may not do it. If I've already started the session, then I'm probably not going to do it. If I haven't recorded the session yet, then maybe there's a chance that I add it in. If I decide I want to do a CBT, I'm probably not doing that, because I'll just push everything back and that'll be annoying. Let's use El Drago Destroy. That was fun. Pretty big. Love the look of it. Now, who would be a fun battle for that? There could be fun battles for that one, because that's an attack bay. So, how about... which one of these is the good one? I think it's this one. Cosmic Pegasus. Put this one back. They're next to each other, so I don't know which one's which. If one was in front, I would assume the in front one was the right one, but they're not, one's not in front of the other, they're side by side. Okay. Let's see here. Looking over the far end of the scale. Looking at some bays I don't use as much. Seeing if there's something that I'm interested in. Here's a really random one. I haven't really used this Hasbro Drago much. So how about that against Hyper Aquaria, which I'm just kind of in the mood to use. Jerry will be proud. Shout out to Jerry11. If anybody likes epic Beyblade battles or robot fighting, you can go subscribe to Jerry11, the legend. Okay, now 3 more battles. Flame Bixus. It's been a little bit since I used Flame Bixus. Question is, what would Flame Bixus want to fight? Because Flame Bixus is really good. Okay, hear me out. Flame Bixus 230 WD against Dark Knight Dragoon, because it's a pretty tall bay and it's got some attack power. Maybe it can knock it off balance. I don't know. We'll see. Here's a 0G bay. What do you know? I always go to battles of the similar bottom. So like I've done Orochi versus the 145D bays. So like that's also one that I'm like, okay, let's not do that, because it's one thing I haven't done that in a few years, which at this point it probably is a year plus. But it's also something I've only used Orochi for 5 battles, and that's what they've all been. Don't want to do that again, right? Do some other battles beforehand. Mix it up. Okay. Let's see here. Will be another interesting one. I'm looking over at the 0G bays now. Put in some glances over at them. That's Proto-Nemesis. Actually, you know what? How about Proto-Nemesis versus Gunboy? Let me check this too, by the way. I'm not going to grab this Gunboy on a different one. I'm cautious with my WTDs. So let me make sure it's a... Okay, that's too much in the light. Let me look at the other one. Yeah, this is the one. I'll use the one that's a little bit squirrely. It's like kind of tilted in a weird angle. Well, if I put this up. Yeah, if you see as it spins here, this one's like kind of awkward looking. It might be hard to tell, but it's not, the tip of it kind of spikes on one side and curves kind of like a wave. And there's pure nemesis. So that one's got no stickers on it. I'll use the other one for thumbnails though. So let's put this one back. Let's put this one actually where the gashers are because it's closer. And then grab the one for thumbnails. I was really upset when I got that many gimbals because I was like, oh my god, like I do not need 3 Shinobi gimbals. But now that I have them, I'm very happy to have them because that was a lot of W2Ds. Because I also got the, not the pirate, but it's not pirate. It's not archer. It's not. I got 2 archer killer kens. The other one's banded killer ken. I got the banded killer ken, and that's got W2D as well. So W2D bays are good. Good to have. Could use Fang Leon. That could be an option. Yeah, let's use Fang. So, for transport purposes, since Leon sits in a bag, we'll grab non-4D Leon to put into the box. I guess theoretically, since these are going for critique first, maybe we can do a little swapperoo and put that other gimbal back in. Now, who do I want Fang Leon to face, though? 4D Fang, to be clear. Oh, I got it. Everybody's favorite, Hell Crown. A lot of people really like this bay. It's not why I dislike this bay, I've just got such a bad FB. It can be kind of hard to handle. Because if I want it to be in a salmon match, it sometimes just becomes a tornado stall because it gets knocked too hard. And if I get an attack battle, that's a bit better. But it's a bit hard to handle because its flat ball is so worn out. Yeah, you basically can get into a knocked hard enough easily to get into just a tornado stall. And that doesn't make for a good battle. But it's a pretty cool looking bay. So we got... Oh, I'll pick up the box for you guys. Yeah, so this is it. Now instead of having the bays just scattered about, boom. The only problem is that box is too big, and it's a bit heavy of a box too. Because it was my computer box. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for a possible CBT. I'm putting it out there. No promises, but I'm putting it out there. It's a possibility. Be standard. Probably only be 16 people as well. So, remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.